They have 3 minutes to pitch their app, okay, using their slides. 2 minutes for questioning and feedback from the judges, and then 1 minute that the judges will do their judging. I will also to my students, and I think Ms. Clapman and Ms. Kim also, we will do your slides for you, and you guys will just present as we practice, okay?
All right.
And
any questions before we start? If you have questions, please drop it in the chat. Ms. Hogan, I believe your group is up first.
So just really quick, I know you guys work so hard, and so no matter what the results are, we're so very proud of you. We know that you guys work so hard over a month, right, making these apps. So what we're just gonna ask for is a little bit of courtesy and respect, so that when each student is presenting and each group is presenting, what I'm going to ask the rest of the students to do is just turn your active listening ears on and just really pay attention, because they're so proud and they want to talk about all the work that they've done. So let's turn on our listening ears today, okay?
Yes, and I will be timing you guys. So 3 minutes once you get situated and everything like that.
okay, I'm just gonna get there. Hold on a second, 1 minute. Okay, I will share my screen. So Carol and Gisela are up first. And I will put theirs in. Mr. Mateo, please don't get nervous about my tabs. All right, I have to go back to the front. Okay. Sorry, trying to get my little mouse here going. Just do exit. I'm holding up the stuff here. Sorry, guys. My mouse is giving me a hard time.
So now we're live on YouTube.
Yeah, Jason, we're gonna keep it a little bit quiet, okay? While everybody's presenting, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, Carol, Giselle, you ready?
It's actually me first.
I know, Carol. I just want to make sure the team was ready. Okay. Ready, Carol? You're on.
Okay, hello, welcome to a presentation of Care Environment. I hope you enjoy. These are the credits for our group, Gisela Pacheco and me, Carmenchela. Hi, my name is Carrie. This is like welcome to Care Environment. To make me first, they had to sketch me out to see how I will look like. Second, they underlined me on the top of the sketch. We also had to switch layers. Then I added with color and I am done. Things about our app. Things we accept any race, we accept any age, we accept any LGBTQ people, and any state or country can join the app. Things we have in our app. It's a donating app. Shows you where people are donating near where you live. We provide clothes, food, supplies, and so on. Links to GoFundMe pages. Children are welcome to donate as well. Gives you notifications when someone new is donating. We provide social help and everything is free. And please click on this link to get more information about Care Environment. And now
I'm so sorry, guys. I'm having a problem with my computer. I'm trying to go on it. I think we got it. All right. I'm just waiting for it to load. Okay. Okay, Giselle, you could go.
So first, so you can get the app, you have to go to App Store on your phone. After you go to App Store, you have to go.
Gisela, I think we're having a hard time hearing you.
Can you hear me?
You have to talk. We're having a hard time hearing you, Giselle. Can you turn up your computer? Turn it up.
hear me?
We could hear you.
Okay, so first for the app, you have to go to Canva. You have to go to App Store, and after you go to App Store, you have to go to search, and you have to search for the app Care Environment. After you go to the app, you have to download the app, and the app is downloading. When it's downloaded on your phone, you have to press Care Environment, and then it's gonna ask you for sign in, and you have to put your name and your phone number, and then it's gonna ask you for a code that they're gonna send you. And then after they send you the code, they're gonna welcome you to the app. And when they welcome to the app, it's gonna show home, place, clothes, money, food, social help, and you have to press on place. And after you press on place, it's gonna show you a place that's close to your house, so you can see. And then it will ask you if you would like to donate, and then you can say yes. After you say yes, it's gonna ask you what would you like to donate: food, clothes, money, something else. In this case, we're gonna do clothes, and it's gonna ask you for your name and a page that you would like to donate, and things you can donate, and then you can deliver it to Care Environment. After you deliver it, you can go back to the app or press the button, and you just go to the app again. And now my friend Carol is gonna explain you why social help is important for you.
Thank you, Gisela. Now we're gonna show you how to get now social help. You're gonna press more in the home button of Care Environment, and you're gonna press social help. And they're gonna show you buttons for health and like family problems, suicide thoughts, anxiety or depression, and etc. and other. In this case, we're gonna use family problems. Then you gotta put your address, and the first one is gonna show you which one is the better one. Then you're gonna press a therapist, and it's gonna show you their bio. And they're gonna schedule an appointment, and it's gonna say thank you and to see you soon. Thank you for seeing our presentation. Have a good afternoon.
Okay, very good, very good. Okay, any questions or feedback from the judges? Anybody?
I think the first note that I have is how clear that was to really follow. I think is really smart for people to not only experience the app, but then go back into it and be able to search for the help that they're looking for. So it's really nicely done.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi, it's Caitlin. I just wanted to say I was really excited to see the social help aspect of it. I think that it was really great, to take it a step further, not just in donating, but, when people are in a time of need, not just for physical things, but the mental health aspect I thought was really awesome, and especially now. So congratulations with that.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I want to echo what Caitlin and Astrid have said. And also I love that the app is so inclusive. How even children can get involved and they can donate. I also love that the name, it's pretty clear on what it is. And then finally that this was done on Canva, which a lot of designers are using nowadays. So very up to date with the platforms you guys need to use right now.
Thank you very much.
All right, judges. So I just dropped you a DM with the link for the judging. So if you guys can take your minute to do that, the next group, 811 boys, you guys could get yourself set up, and I'll tell you when you guys can go.
That group was very well done, very wise beyond their years. Well done, group one.
Very proud.
Thank you very much.
You're
Very
welcome.
proud.
Good job, Ms. Hogan.
Thank you. No, they did it. They're fantastic.
It's very nice to see the emphasis on mental health and see teens realize that there's a need for it and not to be stigmatized. Well done.
Roger, Irvin, Dylan, and Brandon, you guys can set up.
Okay, so I'm Irvin, and my group was Brandon, Roger, and Dylan, and together we created the agenda app. The next slide just showed like a simple sign up and login like there was to any app. This is just a thank you for signing up, and that will reach you to the agenda app homepage. Yep, and the first category is calendar, and all these little categories are just things that help an average person throughout their day and things that they might need, so they all have it in one spot instead of it being scattered and taking up storage and space throughout your phone. So here is just a calendar just to keep track of your time and plan your day better.
The plan your day category is a part of the app which can really help you, fill up your day. It gives you just stuff to do almost. If you're ever bored, if you ever just want to pass time, we have some things listed down like reading a book or something, or going out for a walk. But it's really supposed to help people who don't really have stuff to do throughout the day. So we just really give them ideas of what to do.
Next is birthday reminder, because obviously a lot of people have busy schedules and it's important to remember the people that matter to you birthdays. So here you can write down the birthdays of family members and friends so you don't forget.
The plan your day. So the plan your day is I think I'm a little confused with some of the categories. But yeah, like the plan your day is really it's basically stuff you should do in your free time. If you ever have a day off or something, you could just have stuff to do. Like it says, learn a new skill. It could really help you out. Learn new things and try out new things. Yeah.
The next slide are life hacks, and this is just some information like back pain, headaches, and ways to get better sleep. These are just some things, like some tips and reminders, like for just average things that people can need.
Wait, go back. Yeah. This section in the app has some games for you to play. Like one game is chess. It's really good. It can help boost your intelligence and it can help you become a stronger thinker. And the second one, spend Bill Gates' money. It's a really fun one because it really can really help you explore what would you do if you had all that money. And you know what I mean? Yeah, it's a really fun game. And checkers and solitaire, and these are just these are all just really fun games you can play. And so we put them there, in case you're ever bored or you just need something to do.
The next category is important links, and I think that for me personally, having these all in one spot, just easy, accessible, and just easy to click on and be there instead of them being scattered and in different places on your phone, is just a lot easier and more organized. So that's why I think this is a really important category in our app.
Now the next category is a link to some relaxing music. If you ever feel you need to cool down, or if you're ever feeling stressed, it can help. If you ever want to meditate, this is good music for it, and it's just to help you out. If you ever had a long day and you just feel like you need to relax, this link is really useful for people, especially people that are stressed out and they just need some relaxing music to calm them down.
the next category kind of pairs with the relaxing music. It's a meditation guide. So this one is similar to the relaxing music, but it's just kind of a guide on how you can meditate and different pointers and key things you should keep in mind, because we found out that meditating is actually a really good thing that people should do, and it's very relaxing. So that's one of the things that we included.
Gentlemen, you have 30 seconds.
The next part is the favorite topic. So it's a link to YouTube, and you just really choose the topic you want to see, like sports. It'll give you links to just sports games or anything sports related, and fashion if you ever want to learn about that too, and some science videos and space videos. This is supposed to if you want to ever learn more about your favorite topics or learn more about new topics, or if you want to, get the latest on politics and news.
So due to the lack of time in our presentation, that'll be it. But the last two, just to sum up, are just projects. It's a Google Doc where you can write down different things that you had in mind. And the last one is quote of the day, where it's basically motivational quotes that change every day that can just keep you moving. And it's a nice thing to read in the morning. And that's the agenda.
Good job, gentlemen. Roger, stop on share so that judge it there. Thank you. Judges?
Sure. I would download this app immediately. I have so many apps to do all of these things. It makes it more distracting being on that way. And also your name is really good. Using the A at the end to start the word app is super smart. Also, as someone who meditates, I find meditation apps distracting, but I feel the way that you've incorporated it into making it part of your day versus something you have to do during the day was really smart. So very good job on that too.
I absolutely second you, Caitlin, with that idea. I think even if starting your day with something like this that encapsulates everything that you need into a single space, I think makes a lot of sense. And I can see something like this essentially making other apps obsolete, since you have everything in one. You don't have to really use the other ones as much. So very good thinking.
Yeah, I loved the logo. I loved how you guys really thought about what needs to go in the app. For example, birthdays are really important. I loved the Bill Gates money for the game section. And the meditation guide is amazing as well. It's interesting because when I was growing up as a kid, mental health was never talked about. It's so amazing to constantly hear, like the last two groups, you guys are talking about mental health. That's so great to see and hear. So great job, you guys.
Thank you.
Great job. Judges, you have your minute. Miss Kim, if you want to get your group situated and ready.
All right, so the next group, we actually had to do a switch because one of the students have to go to a martial arts class. So the next group is actually going to be 742. So Lucerdo's, Annette, Sabrina Jr. If you're there, I will actually set up the slides for you. So all you have to do is present. So Ms. Clapman, whenever.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I could get started. I know 7:45, I said you guys were gonna go, but we had to switch, sorry. So Lucerdo, Anna, Sabrina Jr., if you're ready, just give me a thumbs up and then we could begin. Okay, there we go. Junior, Lucerdo, Anna.
Go ahead.
Okay, so. Yay, okay. All right, guys, whenever you're ready.
This is our app. It's called Pep Talk, and it was created by me, Annette, Lucero, and Junior. Our app is the most advanced app that everybody needs. The struggle of someone sending a message is too real to even imagine. This app is meant to help a lot of people in the building interact and converse. This app can also be useful in conversing with other owners around your community. Improve your life with this app fast and easy. Have no stress in conversing your landlord and other tenants.
We interviewed Mr. Andrew Sokolov Diaz. He is the founder of the 89th Street Tenants Association. Our inspiration came from the idea that he wanted to create an app that will help communicate with his neighbors. When the fire occurred, it was more important to finish our apps because all the families were dislocated. We thought Mr. Andrew Sokolov Diaz might need to know where they were so he could help them out with whatever they needed.
This is the front page of our app. In order to log into the app, you need to put your name, phone number, and address to sign up.
This is the home page. It tells you the latest news and the past news. Plus, you can change different language. This is where you can go to get all the information you need and want.
This is the report page where you can report problems that you might have with your apartment. In order to report something, you have to put your name, address, and your phone number. You can also do this on the question page.
This is the chart. You can communicate with, this is the chat, sorry. You can communicate with Mr. Andrew or anyone in the building. You ask questions or just chat with them. The person you want to talk to will get the message right away.
We equally express our ideas to how to create our app. We wanted to develop an app that created an easy way to communicate with neighbors.
I hope you like this application. We worked very hard to create an app that helps communicate with people. This app can help other apartments by providing help and communication and improve relationships with their neighbors.
Did I get it all?
I cannot type fast enough all the comments that I'm trying to add. I feel like if I had an app like this, communicating with my neighbors, especially now in time of COVID, it would have made things so much easier. There was a point where you stop seeing a lot of the people that you interact with, right? And you do start to wonder. I wonder how someone from apartment 7D is doing. Do they need something? So the fact that you have this direct line that not only keeps everyone together, but also could potentially even save a life. Say there was a gas leak, it's incredibly important, and I love it. Absolutely, it's really spot on.
Yeah, I love this app. I love that the group actually interviewed a user, and when creating an app like this, it is so important to talk to real users and build the app around that user experience. So great job to the team. Especially for New Yorkers, I could see New Yorkers loving an app like this, where you can communicate with people in your building, whether it's, I don't know, like somebody needs help going up the stairs or anything like that. It's just amazing. And seeing the design process is also incredible. So great job to the team.
Yeah, I just wanted to also say, I think someone mentioned language. I think that's really important, being able to maybe communicate in a language that you're not comfortable speaking, or someone else may just be not sure of. I also think just the whole idea around building community and doing it in a digital space is super important. I know for myself, especially if you're new, you move somewhere and you're like, I have no idea who to talk to. I have no idea even where to begin. Doing that in person, it takes a little bit of time to settle into a new neighborhood or a new block, but having just kind of like that accessibility to talk and to speak with people that you may not get to, I think is just really important. And also during this time, just having somebody a little bit closer to look out for you is very, very important too. So great job.
Miss Kibb, what was their original team number?
So they were second to last, but I moved them.
So look for 742 with Junior Sabrina Luciano.
Yeah, Lucerto or Aneth.
Oh, Lucero, sorry. Miss Hogan, 611 is up next.
Yes, we have, just making sure, I have here Liliana, Alex, Samita, and Paul. I think
Paul couldn't be here because
Yeah.
of a dentist appointment.
Yes, he could not be here. He let me know. Thank you, Alex. So I'm going to share my screen, Alex. So just give me a second, and hopefully I won't have any more problems with my computer. So let me put it into present. Hold on. Okay. Okay.
May I start?
Yes, you may start, Alex.
Good afternoon. My name is Alex, and my team is Liliana, Paul, and Famita. Today, I'm going to present our app known as Schools Learning and Comms. This app was created for schools. This app is going to help students and teachers throughout the school year. This app creates socialization where students can connect, collaborate, and help others. This app will also help teachers connect with students and other staff members. This app is powered by IS 145 Students 611. This is our paper prototype and how we started our app. This is our logo for our app. And we first click on our app. It takes you to a language, so you could get to a language option, so you could get comfortable with your own language. But since I'm comfortable with English, we're gonna click on English and we're gonna type our school. And we're gonna sign in with our DOE email and password. And it's gonna give you an option to save your login and Gmail and password. So we're gonna click yes because I forget a lot. It's gonna load into the next menu. And now it's gonna give you options for lesson planning, communication, homework, and games. We're gonna click on communication. Oh look, my teacher sent me something. We're gonna go and see what it is. Click on Miss Antonopoulos. And we have a typical conversation with our teacher. Now we're gonna go back. And we're gonna click on games. It's gonna load the next menu and it's gonna give you different options like balloon pop, pop quiz, grammar crazy, and crossword. We're gonna click on balloon pop. It's gonna say what is 3 times x, 3x, and it's gonna say correct. So now we're gonna go to the next menu. And here we're gonna click on communication. Since I wanna chat with my friends, it's gonna say, welcome to the chat room. Do not bypass and stay respectful. Oh look, my friend said something bad. We're gonna go record it.
These are the reports, and you can put the action they did and the individual's name, and then we can go to textbooks, and there we have where we can pick the grade level, and then there we have the lightning thief, which you can read, and then you can go to the next menu, and now it's loading.
And here we're going to click lesson planning. On lesson planning, you could plan your lessons here, show your plans with other teachers, and you could put your plans here for every subject. You could get lesson requests from other people, and there would be different planning ways for students to understand. And here we're going to gives us something for our subjects. We're going to click ELA. Next slide. And then here for April 14th, it says we're going to learn about things for this tablets for the state exam. And April 15th, we're going to do multiple choice questions, and then we're going to click homework. For homework, students could upload their work here. They could scan or take a picture of their homework, and when they're done, the teachers could scan the homework to check if it's correct. And then we're going to click art. And here's is just an example of how the homework would look like. And this is an example of the teacher's view and how they would scan the work. And we're done.
Now credits.
These are just the credits.
All right, very good. Okay. Anything else? Good. All right. Okay, just trying to stop sharing. Jamie, you want to get me out of this? Thank you.
You're welcome. Judges. The floor is yours.
Okay, so I can go. So it was great to see the mission statement for your guys' app. It's like reading the thesis, which is always really nice to see. The presentation was another great example of a good logo design and the design process itself. There are also great wireframes. It's amazing to see like screenshot by screenshot of what it would look like on my phone. And then great presentation, Alex, and just very eloquent, which it's great to hear. And then the gamification of learning is also very interesting and cool concept. So good job, guys.
Yeah, I have to second you as well, Taba, on the logo design. I think as a designer myself, I was very happy to see something so vibrant and colorful and eye-catching, especially when you're communicating with your teachers. So I think that was great. And then also, as someone whose English is not my first language, I think having that accessibility, so in the beginning of it, also meant a lot for me. So kudos to that. Very nice.
Yeah. I also thought it was really timely. Like everyone's like, yes, I need this now. So that was like really spot on. And also it seems like everyone kind of took their own personal experience into it. So I thought that was really great. I just think that you also took us all on a really great user journey in like what it would be like to actually use it, the step-by-step, and when you click here and like what you would see. I think it's just like something I know we all talk about as a designer, so the user journey and the end product. So very good job on that.
Thank you so much.
Great job, 611.
Good job.
Great job. Judges, go ahead, vote. Ladies of 811, you guys are up. Are you guys ready? Rose, Michelle, Sophia, and Melissa.
We're ready.
Excellent. So whoever's screen sharing, you can start it. Get yourself situated.
This is Rocket 3 by RMMS, a 3-in-1 app. Okay. This is what the homepage would look like. The app would entail an email organizer, a schedule, a calendar, and a slide mic. One of the features our app has is that you have the ability to organize your emails. You can organize them by staff, students, or however you would like. They're organized by the app for easier access. This is an example of how the emails would look once organized. This app is the best to organize your emails because it allows the students to communicate with their teachers and it is easier for teachers to find their emails. Teachers can also organize their emails by classes to make it easier for them. The email organizer can also be used by business owners to organize by their staff, clients, or investors.
You're on mute, whoever is trying to talk right now.
Have you ever had to do a presentation but you couldn't be there, or have to do a lesson but you were absent? Slide mic could help. You would be able to record yourself previous to the lesson or the presentation and be able to leave it on the slides, so the day of your presentation or lesson they could just play it and they could listen. You could just press on the thing and then you would be able to record the whole thing, leave it there, and then students would be able to look at it and just be able to press on it if they weren't there for that day, or if they couldn't make it or didn't understand the lesson while you were talking during class. That's how we are hoping Slide Mic would be able to help many people.
Lastly, this is the calendar / schedule. The way that the schedule would work is that if you receive an email that says that you have a meeting via Zoom, there would be an option that would allow you to input the Zoom meeting link into the schedule. The calendar would be used for your own personal events, such as birthdays, dinners, and etc. And it also can be used for any holidays. The app will give you any notifications in case that you forgot you had an event planned. Here are some examples on how the schedule and calendar would work.
And that's our app. Any questions?
All right, judges.
Yeah, sure. I can go really quickly. I love the idea of accessibility and accessibility design, especially for those who are disabled. I think that that was really something that's really cool. And also someone like myself, if you can't make a presentation, and we all know how many times we have to move things around calendars, if I could just record it and have it play so you can kind of be in two places at once, I think that would be really awesome for a lot of professionals. I think also your just way of walking people through how it would work was really interesting. And then also adding those elements about the calendar. I think a lot of people working every day, and I'm sure students too, is just managing your calendar. And if there are little places where you can put reminders in, is just really, that's really strong too.
Thank you.
My notes are similar to yours. If I could have that record button right now, I wouldn't be missing any meetings tonight. So this that is 100% a tool that I wish that I could have on my daily basis. So congrats to that. That was really nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I would echo what Caitlin and Astrid also said. On top of that, I loved how there's many use cases for it. Not only can teachers use that, but you mentioned how businesses can as well. And it's really important to know, like, who are your target segments and your market segments. And if you can expand that, that's great for the app. So good job, you guys.
Great job. Go ahead, judges. You have your time to judge. Miss Kim, I believe your group is up next. So if you want to get them ready, and we're moving right on time. So I just jinxed us though by saying that.
The next group is 641. So it is going to be the ladies of 641, Lauren, Denise, Marwa, Lena, Cynthia, and Daniela. But because I believe some of the girls have the spooks, I think only a couple of them will be presenting, but they wanted you to all note that they all equally worked on the app. So ladies, whenever you're ready, if you could just give me a thumbs up, then I will start presenting. Oh, they're privately messaging me. Okay. So Ms. Clapham, you tell me when, and I will start the presentation.
You're good to go.
All right. So just as a brief introduction, this group also interviewed the same group. So we just want you to be aware it is not the same app. We just interview the same person. All right, girls, whenever you're ready.
89th Street Tenants, Helping Neighbors Come Together, designed by Denise, Daniela, Marwa, Cynthia, Lena, Lauren, and organized by IS 145, Miss Kim's art class.
Our inspiration. We interviewed Andrew Socolidios. He founded the 89th Street Tenants Association. He's an activist who helps his neighbors lower the rent. He told us he has problems communicating with the tenants, so we came up with the perfect solution.
This is a communication app for people in 89th Street. They can use this app to stay in contact with each other. This is the login sign up page. It lets people make an account in the app.
This is the main page. When you get into the app, there are two buttons. One takes you to information about Jackson Heights, one takes you to information about the apartment. This page shows the community page. It has the latest news, the donation page, and the emergency contacts. This is the page to get information about what is happening in Jackson Heights. This page will give you information about the permit. We included a report. Oh, sorry. This page will give you information about the permit. We included the report issues page, chat page, and a petition.
This is the chat feature. You can use this to talk to any of the emergency contacts or tenants. On the top right corner, you can tap on the call button. That is the button that you use to call people.
This is a donation page where people can submit what they can donate. They will have to fill each section up, and the app will run a background check to see the history of the said person. On this slide, you can report your issues of your apartment, and you can add photos to support your issue. This is the petition page. You get info on what has recently happened, and you can sign a petition to raise awareness.
This page let us call. Sorry. This page is the emergency call page. This page let us call any group for help. This is to contact someone to help us whenever something happens to someone in the building.
Our design process. We looked at different chat apps and saw what different features it had. We first thought of our ideas and started to do a quick sketch. We then drew it out neatly and started to design. Helping neighbors come together.
Conclusion. We built the app to help the people communicate easily and get to the latest news of 89th Street. This is because more important with the apartment call on fire because the tenants went to hotels, and we thought this app can help cycle abuse contact them.
Okay, and that's it. Thank you.
All right, judges, you're up.
I think so many of the ideas that I have worked on started from like a very simple wireframe sketch. So I think to me, whenever I see an idea come to fruition, it's always important to see where that came from. And it's really nice to see how you guys thought of everything. And you can see that not only on your final concept art, but then also on those wireframes. So that's a very nice touch and very well put together.
Yeah, to go on the point that you're talking, Astrid was just talking about. So I love seeing again that you guys talk about the user, who that person is, and some background on it. They're so important. In my last role as a product manager, we spent over 100 hours just interviewing users before we even knew what the problem was. So it's great to see that you guys put in some information about who the users were, and I love the design process as well.
Yeah, I just think it's a super useful app. I always complain about not having all the information of what's going on in the neighborhood or having to search through, 5 or 6 different applications or a Facebook or an Instagram just to kind of like figure out what's going on. So having everything kind of in one space is like very useful for a lot of people.
Awesome. Great job, guys. Love it. Love it. Judges, go ahead, take your time. Ms. Hogan, your group is up next. So if you want to get them ready.
You ready, Lynette, Leslie, and Paula? You guys are up next. So I'm going to share my screen. Should I wait a minute though, Jamie, or?
Well, you could share your screen. I believe that's not going to be a problem so that we could start it.
Okay.
And good job, everybody. I don't have to pull like the Apollo guy pulling you off the stage. So with time. So I love it. Keep it up. Yes, you could start anytime you want.
Okay, girls, you ready? You can unmute. Don't be shy. I saw you here.
No, they just DM'd me, so I told them they could start. So whenever you're ready, ladies.
Okay. Hi, my name is Paula Rosario. My partners are Leslie. Give me a second. Are Leslie Salvador and Lynette Martinez. So our app is called the Distribute app. You can just call it Distribute. It was created as a way to help our community. This idea came to us when we realized how much food is thrown away in the whole world in general. So we wanted to come up with an app where not only can people gain food that were donated, but also people who donate can gain points which they can use in later opportunities to buy food. Of course, we are aware not everyone can donate, so we always have a limited amount of food that can be given for free to people who don't have donation points. Adding on, during this COVID time, not everyone can leave their house, so now where they can get food by either delivery or pickup would be very useful to many people. This is the main page that is shown when you click on the app to go into the Nets lab. You can just press a welcome screen. However, I would request to not press the links since some of the slides might get like skipped. This is the daily listings of what food is offered, as in most of our food is donated for breakfast and lunch. Of course, this always changes depending on the stock available. And then you can just go to the next slide.
This is
Yeah, my bad. You go.
this is the menu. If you click on one of the words, it will immediately take you to one of the slides.
Oh, it's not let me. Okay.
This is a pointed card. So basically, if you donate something, we will give you points depending on the items. And with these points, you can get something from the list. It's also a card that our company owns. However, it can also be used in supermarkets. This is the handbook. The handbook gives you information about this app and how it works. No more than 5 items, no stealing, and it's basically trading.
This is the profile. Your profile gives you information about your name, PIN, and the purchase history link. Here is the purchase history. This is where you see what items that were ordered, that were donated, and items that were bought with points you have earned. And this slide shows where you can purchase your items that are solids and dry foods. You can order donations and or with the points you have.
Okay, in here is the dry food section where this shows the items that are solids and that can be either purchased for free, which means that the ones that were donated, or purchased by points that you have collected through the time. Okay, and here the liquid section, which goes the same as the solid sections, like items that can be purchased for donations that were given and purchased by donations that you can earn from donating, which basically means the points. Then this is the slide where the delivery is managed and the pickup when done, you just press done and it will lead to the thank you screen. Here you can put the delivery.
Let me click on it. Okay, sorry.
And then for pickup, they can put the time they will want to pick up the item and the day.
Okay. We're on the thank you slide.
You can. Oh, you were.
We're on the thank you
Sorry,
slide.
my screen is lagging. That's supposed to be another person from my group.
I can't see anything.
I'm also seeing the slide where it says this is the slide where delivery is managed.
Oh, it's not going to. Okay, sorry. I have to escape it. On my thing, it was on there. So I apologize. Okay, so it was a delivery. So we were up to this one. Correct? Okay.
It's still stuck.
I think you're frozen.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm gonna stop and then do it again.
Okay, so share again.
Yep.
Yeah, you know what? My cursor is like frozen too. Okay, got it. Okay, do you see the thank you now?
Yes.
Yes. Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Lastly, this is the last slide where we thank you for ordering and your order number and scan code. Here's to Paula de Rosario, Leslie Saur, and Milenette Martinez. Thank you for your time, and we hope you enjoy our app.
Good job. All right, judges.
Miss Catman.
Hold on
Miss
1 minute, Jason. Hold on 1 minute, Jason, okay?
Judges, go ahead.
Yeah, I love that you really kind of tied together the idea of community fridges and mutual aid. Those are two things that have been really, really needed during COVID and during this time in quarantine. Your layouts are really great. I look at graphic design all day, and I was just really excited to see a different font and, you know, your text treatment and the color. It was just like, I was like, oh, someone's also thinking like me. So that was just really pretty to look at. And then also using the QR code. I've had arguments on my team for the last 3 years of how no one uses them, but was completely proved wrong during COVID. So thank you for also using a QR code that just shows that you're looking and paying attention to kind of what's out there in terms of scanning and being able to use your mobile device. Again, you know what I mean, to kind of do this checkout process. So congratulations on that. It was really smart.
I mean, all of the points that Caitlin just said, now you really just took them straight out of my notes as well, because they're so spot on. I think as a designer, actually, it's always fun to see a serif inside of an app, which is that type of font that you guys use. It was very, very smart, very, felt very classic. And yeah, absolutely. In terms of the fact that you can even just build a sense of loyalty with the points that you're getting, and you're kind of just creating this sense of, I'm going to continue to donate because of that. It gives you an incentive, right? So really, really nice job. And yeah, I would love to see you guys continue to link up with like all the fridges that you see around your neighborhoods. So what better way to do it?
Yeah, and I think Caitlin and Astrid like touched on the points, like everything from the font, like seeing a new font and the color. I'm not even a graphic designer, but seeing the color is you guys really thought about it very well. Mission statement's super clear, and I loved how you even thought about people who don't have the ability to donate and what they could do and how they can participate and donate. And then you also use relevant technology in the application, such as the QR code, which everyone is now used because of COVID in restaurants and ordering. So it's great to see all of that. It's a good job, you guys.
Great job. All right, so judges, go ahead. 811, last group of 811, Wendy, Felipe, Rose, and Elizabeth. You guys are up, so if you guys want to situate yourself and get ready, and then I'll tell you when you can present. All right, 811, you're up. I hope you're ready, because I can see what you're typing on your slides there, 811, just FYI.
I'm just like right now trying to put my tabs like
I got
organized. Just trying to fit them all together so you can see it clearly.
Whenever you're ready.
All right.
Hi, Wendy. Go ahead.
Hello everybody. My name is Wendy, and my classmates Rose, Felipe, and Elizabeth. Dino learning is a simplified yet very efficient application. While working on the design of this application, we made sure to make it with the idea of helping students with learning disabilities in mind. The purpose of this app is to make browsing through applications easier for students with special needs. Rose, your turn.
Oh, okay. This is the sign up app where you could basically just sign up for or make a new account, or if you already have an account, you can just log in easily. There's two options for the sign up, one for teachers and one for students, because they're different for either teacher student.
And in the instance when you forget your password, we reassure you that you'll be able to access your account.
After logging in, students or teachers will be able to join or make new classes. After the teacher creates a classroom, they can send a code to students via Gmail, text, and etc. Rose, your go.
This is the menu screen, and with basically just like the loading screen, like the home page. And then on the next slide, we have the calendar, which is basically where you put all the important dates, such as meetings, appointments, or birthdays of your classmates or your students or teachers.
To the left of this slide, we can see the teacher screen. To the right, we have the students. Students and teachers will be able to access their classrooms and assignments on this.
As you can see here, we have settings for this app. We notice that some kids might not be able to read to the text due to its size. Here, you can control the text size. Besides that, students can change their backgrounds.
This is where you can change your profile picture or your username. Obviously, for the students, the teacher would be able to monitor the profile picture and their username just so that they make sure that nobody's using any inappropriate stuff in their classroom.
Here we have rewards that teachers can give to their students. Students can see their stickers on the sticker board, and teachers have a list of stickers that they can send to their students.
On the 12th slide, students and teachers will be able to communicate with each other. Students can also talk to their colleagues.
Here is the grades. For the teachers, you could basically just click on a student and give them a grade on an assignment that they did. And for the students, they can just see the assignments they did or that they have.
Teachers can give grades to students here. They can also select a specific assignment and view more details about it.
Students can view their grades, the files they attached, and the comments they get left by their teachers. And on the next slide, students and teachers have access to a wide selection of widgets. At the top, we have a timer. They can use this tool to assist them with time management in the classroom or for their projects. The thing below the timer is a built-in text-to-speech service. Students can use this feature if they have a disability that limits their communication. That's all. Thank you.
Great job, 811. All right, judges. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be you guys choosing this. I'm sorry. It's bad enough I had to choose between 6.
Clapman, I totally agree. I wouldn't want to be a judge in this. The ideas are amazing.
This one particularly, I think the way you guys worked the student section versus the teacher section, and the very clear distinction you have between those two, even in just the design aspect of it and the different buttons that you have allocated for each of them, just speaks very highly of your understanding of design and your thought process. So that was probably my favorite aspect of your presentation. That and the fact that you also just presented so well and eloquently to all of us. It was very easy to follow.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I have to agree with Astrid 100%. I think also including, different parts for students with disabilities as well, I think is just really great to be an all-inclusive app. Also really taking a look at, like Asher said, with the separation between a student and a teacher, and even visually how you presented it with like a different background, something like that to indicate visually how the app is supposed to move and work is really, really good. And also great presentation, really clear, really on point. You all definitely pitched better than I did, and I've taken classes in it, so very good.
Yes, I love that this app was for, like you mentioned in the beginning, this for special needs. I was very impressed by how everything aligned and how clean the app was. The design was very impressed by it, just very well thought out from a design perspective. And then also found it interesting that the team wasn't reading from words from a screen, because I can then focus on the pictures and the design and hear what you guys were talking about. So that preparation was very great job for you guys to do that. And yeah, even the little like buttons, like the text to speech part aspects of the app, it's all great and inclusive. It's a good job.
Thank you.
All right, judges, take your time. Miss Kim, you're up next.
Okay, so the next group is going to be 7:45. We have Rosa and JP, John Paul for you. Sarah, who also participated in this app, went remote, and John has been sick. So we have 2 participants for you today, and Rosa and John Paul, whenever you are ready. If you are there, you may begin. Ooh, wait. There we go.
Hi, my name is John Paul. This is called Mystical Chairs, Best Chairs in the World, presented by Rosa, JP, John, Sarah, and organized by IS 145, Miss Kim's class.
Our inspiration, we have interviewed the class and asked them what are some issues that we face as students. We noticed that kids have problems sitting down or with back pain. The students said that their backs hurt from sitting in the same seat all day because of COVID. They have to stay in their seats. We spoke about how we wanted different furnitures.
Our project delivers a chair to you. This is a sign-up page. If you want to get a brand new chair, you can sign into our school chair app.
Our project. In this page, you have options. You look at different kinds of furniture. On this page, you can read reviews and see the chairs.
In this picture, you have a choice of different options for the chair or desk. As you can see, there's options of soft, stiff, massage, other, and many more.
Our point system. If you are a student, you can earn points from your teacher. A way to earn them is that your teacher will give you points on anything you do right. Then you can use these points to purchase your fancy furniture. If you want to refund your chair, you can do so. And yes, you will get your points back.
Conclusion. Our app was designed to help our friends, not to be hurt. Our app is the best because these chairs are better than the ones you can buy from other famous companies like Walmart, Bob's Discount Furniture, and IKEA. Our company will bring it all set up and ready to use it for us. Thank you for listening and hope you enjoy.
Very unique, definitely, indeed. I agree. Judges.
Yeah, I thought it was really interesting to take it into like a retail space versus something that's just purely an app. If you go to any like furniture stores application, it was also modeled like that. So that was really awesome to see just you all just kind of taking cues from what you're using in your real life or maybe what you've seen. And like all of us were in a chair all day. So I would love a custom chair of some sort because I'm getting older and my body hurts. So just thank you for taking it in a different direction. I also think that, as I said before, it's just really, really on trend. And also the point system was really interesting. I wish when I was in school, like if I got a question right or something, I was getting points to buy a really lovely chair. So really good job in being unique and innovative and taking it in a different direction.
Yeah. If I'm right there with you, I will take a massage chair any day. That will be a dream. But yeah, going back to the retail aspect, it really does feel unique, and I love that you spoke with your fellow classmates and you gonna ask them like, what problems are you having? How could we improve your living situation? And the fact that you incorporated that with learning just speaks, again, it speaks volumes of the way you're thinking and approaching things, right? So again, highly unique idea. I've never seen anything like it. Very interesting. Congrats.
Yeah, definitely very innovative approach to this prompt. And it is something that every single person here, it's a problem that every single person here can empathize with and understand because we're all going through it right now. So great job on doing user interviews as well with your classmates and having the designs up there and thinking of different solutions like giving people points, for example. So good job.
All right. So you guys take a moment to get your judging in. And Miss Hogan, you want to set up your next group?
Yes, so it's Mary and Belinda. I know Mendler is not here, and Brianna.
I just want to say we've got 4 projects left, and I know this is just all really fantastic, and I appreciate our judges being very on point as we move from project to project to project. So we've got 4 left, and thank you everyone for staying on the Zoom, and I hear that there are people watching on YouTube as well. So thank you everyone.
All right, Miss Hogan.
I'm bringing it up now. Okay. And I know the first one that's going to. Okay, Marion, you ready? You guys ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, go.
This app is called the Hangout Place, and it's for preteens and teens to go to places if they're bored and if they don't know where to go. This app helps people be more socialized. Ever since COVID happened, teens have not been able to socialize, so we want to help with that. Here we could find the app in the homepage. Once we get in the app, we're gonna put the name and the age so we could find places more for your criteria. Then we're gonna create a username and a password. After we create the username and the password, we're gonna click the area you live in.
Here are the different categories: restaurants, parks, amusement parks, and carnivals. Let's say you click amusement parks. They give you a different type of amusement parks. Here are the Luna Park reviews where teens that go there can give their experience when they went there. They can also say how much the price was to get in and what type of rides there were. Let's say you click restaurants. There's different type of restaurants like Olive Garden, Italian restaurant, Georgia Diner, and Fort Restaurant. Here it shows the Olive Garden Italian restaurant reviews where here teens can write how clean the restaurant was, how good the food was, and how good the service was. Here are the Fort Restaurant reviews where teens will be giving reviews on COVID safety, how much it costs, what is the best time to go, and how good the food is.
Here we have free things to do. Teens that go there can make a review of what you can do and if it's a good place and how clean it is. Here, teens could give reviews of how their experience was. They can write how organized the place was, what the place was filled with, and different rides there was there.
Okay.
Here are the credits.
Okay.
All right, judges.
Yeah, I think again, really like the unique innovative like problem you guys are solving, which is very current and present day, like the socializing aspect. So it sounds like a team networking or social networking app, which is great. And I love how dynamic it is. You know, you can review places, go to places, and I loved that there was a user like a wireframe that showed step-by-step flow of everything.
Yeah, I second all of that. I think I particularly like the teens review aspect of things. I feel like as someone who goes to restaurants, whenever possible, having an opinion from a different group of people that I haven't really thought of, to be quite honest, is very important. So it is quite fun to just kind of get your opinion that way and like see the places that you guys think might be really cool or not. So that reviewing aspect, that to me was really, really interesting.
Yeah, I have to agree. I think also as an aunt to some preteens, I think it'd be helpful for me to know what's cool and like where to take them. And every time for me, if I ask someone like, oh, like where do you want to go, they don't know. So having some sort of resource would be just really helpful. Even for parents, I think it would be, and maybe parents, you don't want your parents on the app, but I think it would just be really cool to have like just information is just really helpful. So good job.
All right, judges, take your time and judge this group. 7-11, you guys are up. So whoever is going to screen share, please get yourself ready. And I'll let you guys know when you can start. So whoever's screen sharing, go ahead. Melissa. Yes, I can. All right, here we go. When you're ready.
This is our app called Celestia, and the teammates are me, Alondra, Donna, Melissa T, and Melissa P. And this is the welcome page, which as you can tell is loading, and then the loading is complete. This is where you would log in, and in the case you have not signed up yet, you will click the sign up button and you would put your first and last name, create a username and password. Then you will put in your email address and choose what type of user you are. This is our homepage where you will find all of the different sections, and at the bottom you would find the recent sections you've recently used. The next slide is our reminder. Here you can add any reminder. As you can see, there's a microphone button. We put this for people with disabilities, problems, or just doesn't feel like typing or writing. The next slide is the calendar. Here you can add special events, and the app can send you a notification on that day to remind you what things you have planned for that specific day. This is the inbox slide where it shows you any information from the other section. The teacher can send an email to a student who has a missing assignment. There's an option where you can choose one notification from a specific app that will make a sound when it pops. The star icon will let you know which notification will make the sound.
This is called Explore. This section of our app allows the user to search up things that have to do with school. For example, the students can use this section for an essay, which will make it more easier than using Google or Chrome. The teachers, staff, and administrators can also give the students access to search up things that are not school related. This section is called Class Talk. In this section of the app, the students can join a teacher, staff, or administrator for a meeting. This section is a classroom. Here you can join or create a class. You will also be able to see your assignments. This section will also alert you when a teacher has assigned an assignment, graded an assignment, and this section will also alert you when you have a missing assignment. This section will be really helpful to mostly the teachers, students, and parents/guardians. In this section, the teacher will be able to input student grades. Students here will be able to see how they are doing and give them ideas on what they should work on. And for parents/guardians, they would be able to see how their children are doing in school. In this section, all the people who have access to an account will be able to message the teacher, student, staff, or an administrator. For example, let's say a student needs help on a project. So you could click on a name. In this case, the student chosen is Carlos. And when you click Carlos, it will take you to slide 12. Here you will be able to send to a student, staff, teacher, administrator. In this case, the student is Carlos. So the two students would keep in contact to help each other. And only staff, teachers, and administrators will be able to message a parent/guardian.
In slide 13, it's about the school's information and where you can know about the school's updates. Important announcements and many more you can see listed here. The school social media are also listed there, so you can see what's going on around the school. You can also message the principal if you have any concerns or questions about the school or any reason you're contacting him. Move the slide. On slide 14, it's about the community board app. As you can see, there are 3 options to post a comment, view board, and rules. You're supposed to read the rules before posting anything on the board. The app will know if you have not agreed to the rules, so you won't have the ability to post anything. On the community board, you'll be able to share your thoughts or anything on your mind, even questions. And jokes are acceptable. When you tap on a no, you'll be able to see it close up and you can reply to it. I think this is a great idea to interact with our school community. On this slide, wait, can you go back to the rules? On this slide are the rules to be able to post on the community board. If you agree to the rules and you don't follow them, you get 2 warnings. If you're a student, you will get your parents called. If you already have 2 warnings, you are going to get banned from posting anything. Slide 16 is the gallery section. In the gallery section, you can see photos you've taken and upload them to your gallery. Slide 17 is the meditation section. We know how students and teachers get stressed from all the work they do, so we decided to add meditation to calm yourself from work and to give yourself a break. Slide 18 is where you can listen to music. We know a lot of people like listening to music and concentrate while doing work like myself. We decided to add a music section that will be able to give you recommendations based on what music genre you like to hear. You will be able to make your own playlist with your favorite music to enjoy while you're doing something.
Slide 19 is about the meme of the day. We included this section to our app Celestia because a lot of people like memes. The smiley face and a sad face is there to ask about your opinion. If you like the meme, you click on the smiley face. If you don't like the meme, you press on the sad face. And of course, teachers, staff, and administrators will have access to put down a meme if they think it's inappropriate or racist. Slide 20 is about the weather. The app Celestia will ask permission to track where you are so you can know how the weather will be like. If you wouldn't like the app to track you, you can put where you will be headed and the app would tell you how the weather would be like. Slide 21 is about the joke of the day. We noticed that a lot of people, especially teens, preteens, and teenagers are increasing in depression because of the pandemic. So we put a little joke of the day to make our whole community's day better. Slide 22 is about Mix Shop. We decided to put this
Oop, did we lose audio?
I think we lost Melissa. Does somebody want to jump in for Melissa?
Decided to-
Go ahead.
We decided to put this section because a lot of students don't have the correct school supplies. This section could be used by anyone who has access to an account. Slide 23 is the settings section. There you will be able to change the background language, font of the letters, the sound. You can even log out and the customer service. Once you click the customer service, it will take you to slide 24. Slide 24 is where you can report a bug, teach support, and give us feedback about the app. Then there will also be questions and concerns to help you use the app. You can also ask questions or tell us your concerns. In this section, there are two buttons. We put this section for emergencies only. The blue button will be to call 911 and the red button would be to call the fire department.
All right. So there you have it. That would be the lovely app by 7-Eleven. Judges?
Yeah, great design. Again, there's a consistent theme of this bunny and color scheme, and that's just really important for app branding. So I loved that even the words like reminder on the E, they were bunny ears. So that's really great. And then another thing that really stood out to me was asking for smiley faces and sad faces for the meme and joke of the day. It just shows that you want user feedback, that you're willing to iterate on the project, or on the like memes or jokes when you see get that feedback. So that's also really great. It's a good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, I kind of like the idea of having kind of like school in your pocket, because when I was in school, I didn't have anything like that. It was a lot, I feel like I was carrying around a lot of paper. So just having something super simple as like the gallery, because I grew up in time of yearbooks, and the only time you really get to see anything during that time was in that. So having something like that as a unique creative space for people to engage with was really smart. And then also, I like the idea it's kind of like a real-time update. You don't really have to wait around for an email to come through. You can kind of get feedback very quickly. So that was really a great and innovative idea just to get information a little bit faster. So good job on that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
And that and also just the cherry on top for me was really just seeing that beautiful design language that you guys created that really traveled throughout the entire app. Not just the logo in the beginning, let's just make it red or blue, but it's also like, okay, we're gonna have the bunny ears that are gonna be throughout every single window. That was such a nice little touch. It allows you to really know that you're always within the app. So there is a nice level of recognition, right? People will not forget that shade of blue, the same way we know the shade of Facebook or Twitter and YouTube. So to me, that was a really nice aspect of the project. So congratulations.
Thank you. Great job, 7-Eleven. Miss Kim, your group is next. Judges, if you take a moment, please.
Okay, so this is the final group for our class. This is going to be 7:45. These are the gentlemen, Armando, Jamie, Brian, Carlos. So whenever, gentlemen, you are ready, I will share my app. trying to find them. I see Armando. Oh, there, I think they're here. All right, gentlemen, whenever you're ready.
Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you're having an amazing day. My name is Armando Avila, and my partners are Jamie, Brian, and Carlos. And we all created Chef App Page, the best food app of the internet. And it's available for every school. The app is free, and you access to it from every part of the world as long as you have an internet connection. Next slide.
Jamie?
We interviewed the class and asked them what is one of the issues that they face as students. Our organization wants to change school lunches because they give cold lunches and when we want it hot. Our class found our class found that they want the lunches to be better quality. Our idea was going to have the professional chefs to come into the school, but you analyze we don't have the money to pay him.
This is an app for professional chefs giving ideas to school lunch chefs. This is the sign up page. You have to sign up first, then you will get notifications, and then you will see our famous recipes. You have a lot of ingredients to choose for your meal. For example, you can get whatever you have available in the school fridge, like milk, pumpkin, meat, lettuce, eggs, carrots, chicken, flour.
This page is a recipe of the professional chefs. They give ideas for the school chefs. The professional chef recipes in the side it shows the recipes, and in the bottom of the picture it is the catch of how many stars they got on the picture, and it is created by professional chefs. Every recipe is created from professional chefs for the all over the world. The page to the school chef submission. The kids then get the chance to rate the food. This app, the school chef created the same recipe but in a different style. It can tell you how good the food is, and in the bottom it shows you how much stars it got or by the chef's recipe. Next. Miss, you gotta press it one more time.
Oh.
This page is where the chefs students can take the picture, comments, and rate the food that they receive. The rating by students is a great is a 5-star food, and the student said in the comments said, I think this good chicken nuggets because I love the crispy and I think it's better than McDonald's. McDonald's, yuck, just the chicken better than the KFC, McDonald's, and Popeyes and Burger King. Next.
Our lunch idea was supported because our class voted that we want better lunches. Many people want better quality of food, and this was our way on how we can fix the problem.
Good job, guys.
Great job. Great job. Judges?
I mean, I think the the aspect of food and what we eat and how important that is to learning, I think is really important. So I'm so glad to see you guys thinking that way. I think a lot of the options that you have and the fact that you get to review also some of the recipes is quite interesting. It reminds me, I mean, of course, of like Jamie Oliver and how, people like him are always trying to get food into the classroom that is more of your liking. So that was quite interesting to see, and it felt very relevant.
Yeah, I love that you all asked each other and your other students, other classmates, what's important to you. I think advocating for food is really important, especially as a young person. I've had some horrible school lunches and I wish I could have given feedback. So having that option, I think, is really helpful to kind of maybe steer food in a different direction, and also rating it based on your taste, because what you like is somebody else may really dislike. So just having that option and that feedback and leaving space for that within the app was really good move too.
Yeah, I think it solves a problem that lots of students in this country are going through and can relate to. And so love that there's an opportunity for students to get involved, have a say, rate the app. Rate the food, and then give feedback back to the chefs. So great job.
Thank you.
All right, so we have one more group left, and then judges, you have the impossible job of picking 4 winners. So, Miss Hogan, your last and final group.
Yes. This is my 611, and it's there's my Jason, right? And Christopher. Okay. So I'm going to share the screen. I have you all ready. And when you guys are ready, and I'll put in the present. So I believe, Lapka, you going first?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Okay, whenever you're ready, go ahead.
Hello, my name is Lapka, and this is my group, Jason, Christopher, and Janya. The name of our app is Junior's Pizza Place. You might be asking to yourself, why are we making this game? This isn't just an ordinary game. The reason why we are making this game is so that the disabled have a game to play. If you're disabled, you can imagine that there aren't many games in the world for you. For example, if a person that can't use their hands, there will be a button in the settings to turn on voice command. If you say close door, then the game will close the door automatically. What if a person is deaf? Then subtitles will appear on the bottom so that they can read. The objective of this game is to make sure the animatronics are in their place. This is the icon that we believe that will be for our app. This is the menu of our app. And this is the settings. As you can see, you can turn on or off voice command and subtitles, and you can choose a language. For now, we'll just stick it to English. And in order to start, you must press start. So this is your security office. And this is your tablet, I guess. And this is the hallway. Oh no, there's an animatronic outside your hall, so you must close the door next one. So you can go back to the cameras now. And this is the parts and service room. And this is the lizard's den. You must keep an eye out for a lizard because he might come to your office. Jason, take over.
Okay. We can see that the animatronics aren't there anymore. The animatronic that was there before isn't there anymore. So it's safe to go and shut the door and open the door. Now we can open the door. Let's get back on the camera let's get into the ventilation because you might hear noises. Uh-oh. Lizard is in the vents. Shut the doors quickly. Now you can make sure that lizard is still in there. So let's open the vent. Good, he's gone. We can get out of the vents now. Now that we're out, why don't we check the cameras again? Lizard doesn't seem too happy that the Lizard doesn't seem too happy about what happened. Now he's gonna get you. Junior still isn't here now, so we can go back and check on Lizard. Uh-oh, he escaped. We have to go shut the door. You try to shut the door, but it's too late. Lizard got you.
There's a jump scare.
Yeah, but there's no noise because limitations.
And this is the credits. So I hope you enjoyed our presentation.
And I'm just going to add too, Janya is not well, so she didn't join us tonight. And also Christopher. So just wanted to let them know.
All right, judges, want to give some feedback?
Sure. I think the way that you all kind of prototyped it together, the visuals were really great to see. As you said, there are limitations, of course, but just having like just anything kind of moving to take you on the journey through this game is really, really, really fun to watch. I also think that it was really great that just using your artistic ability. I think as someone who came from an art background who now works in tech, it's something that you can definitely do. So good job.
I have to second you on that same scenario as well for me. So interestingly enough, I think the part that I really love about your presentation was also the fact that you have such a tight storyline, right? So this happens and then this happens after this, and you have to click on this to get here. And again, I feel like you kept us all in the H4 seats to know what was going to happen next. So really, congratulations. Fantastic storytelling.
Yeah, first incredible presentation. You're both so eloquent, and passionate, which is always great and fun to hear. I love that this app is so inclusive, and even though there wasn't any sound, we got to understand and see the whole story, which we can tell you guys spent so much time on. So overall, really great job.
All right. So here's what I'm going to do, judges. I made a single breakout room that the three of you and Miss Kim are gonna go in, have a discussion, and Miss Kim, just throw me a text message when you guys are ready to come back, and I'll close the breakout rooms. And while we wait, everybody could take a 5-minute break, and I'll play a little house music. For the DIIT, I'm trying to channel my inner Jose Perez, being the DJ. So, all right, so go ahead. Everybody else, you're just gonna, relax in here, listen to some music. And thank you for coming to our first design fair.
Yes,
I truly appreciate every single one of you, our teachers that came, our superintendent, our deputy superintendent, our administrators, Mouse, DIIT, thank you so much. I just want to, and these kids, these amazing kids that worked really, really hard on these. So we'll give a shout out too.
And Ms. Clapman, I want to give a shout out to you for organizing.
All right, go ahead.
And being so committed to reminding us that the event was happening. That's key to the success of all these events, to make sure everybody is reminded. So thank you for doing that. This was such a great project. I think it's such a difficult job for our poor judges, because the ideas that were presented by the children, the ideas for the apps, and I hope they continue and take these apps and bring them to realization, because there's a few of them that I know I want right away as soon as they come out. So, I just encourage them to think broadly. Although they have their target audience, that was fantastic that they identified a target audience to present these apps to. But think about, like, for the Tenants Association, it's not just about 89th Street, but how could other apartment buildings use it? I live in a huge building that's 45 stories tall. Like, having an app like that would be so beneficial to even a building like mine. So the app with the agenda and contained all the useful links. That's exactly what I need. So there are so many features out of all these apps. I want to thank all of our students for their great ideas and working collaboratively with one another, because when we bring up all of our ideas together, teamwork makes the dream work. So thank you all very much.
Wow.
And thank you, our community partners.
I have to echo everything what Dr. Fahey said. You know, when they talked about community, I thought, you know, that we know that Jackson Heights fire, how those children would really benefit from that. But yet, like Dr. Fahey says, take it a step further, that, like, who knows? I mean, this might hit the whole place. Everybody wants to communicate like that. I love the SEL, that meditation piece, everything that I heard. Our young people did a wonderful, wonderful job. You know what I think? I hear the word smart, really a lot of smart kids, fun. Kids really had fun, and they created good things that are helping our society. I like the scan code. It was really good teamwork, big teamwork. It was all the design, the color, everything was perfect. You guys did a wonderful job, and I always have to shout out to our teachers. Yes, because it's our teachers who keep us going and our administrators who really keep us going. And I see them all on here. But so I thank everybody. I really do. And of course, our parents, too, for sharing their children with us. And all these great young people. We have really smart people who are going to bring us to the next level. I'm proud of every single one of them and all of you. So I thank you. And we really do appreciate it.
Thank you so much again for coming and taking your time to check out the apps that our kids did. It was truly a pleasure being a part of this program. Thank you, Mouse and DIIT, for giving us the opportunity to be one of the 15 that you guys chose. Always a pleasure. Definitely thank you, Anthony and Laura and Clay and everybody. Jose, you guys are awesome. You know, working with you guys. Apple after hours and everything. So this is just another, you know, extension of that. So you guys helping us helps our students. So, you know, that's what it's all about, you know, giving our students other things to be able to do other than math and science, you know, just having this idea of design and what goes into it. You know, I know my students really liked it and loved it and took it to a next level. And you know, seeing their teachers here, you know, Mr. Kearney and Miss Beauchamp, and them coming to judge in the in-class one was cool, and they loved it. Seeing their old teachers coming to see what they created, and it's great.
You know what, too? I want to say, Jamie, that the kids did a great job, especially for the kids that were in 6th grade. This was such a great program for them, that learning to collaborate, which they don't get a chance sometimes when they're in elementary school, and presentations. They did it over and they were shy, and it was a learning experience for me as a teacher too. And it was great during this time to see them like working together. It was really great as a teacher.
Jamie,
go ahead,
thank you,
Ms.
Ms. Hogan.
Titus.
Hi, I'm overwhelmed. That was fantastic, and I'm not sure if Mr. Rodriguez was able to stay to see the whole thing, but I just want to say on behalf of the administrative team, I'm so proud of you and the work that all the teachers have done and the students. This is just amazing. And I just want to say thank you, because I'm sure he would if he was still here. He's probably still at school. But thank you all. That was very, very well done. Thank you. And thank you, Dr. Compasto and Dr. Fahey, for joining us. Thank you so much.
It was our pleasure.
Well, I'm going to go peek in to see how the judging is going. So just give me 1 second.
Meredith, do you want to take a moment to just talk about Emoticon really quick?
Oh, yeah. So all of the students who are selected from the schools who participated in the DIIT Design League program with Mouse, they're all going to compete at the citywide Emoticon NYC Youth Digital Media and Technology competition, which is a program that has been running for 13 years. Usually it's live at the New York Public Library, but obviously we adapted to the setting of today to make sure that we can continue the competition. Next year it'll be both, hopefully. But yeah, they'll be competing alongside other media and technology after school and in-school programs all around the city. groups like Mouse, groups like Global Kids, groups like RealWorks, all sorts of after-school programs and in-school clubs and classes, Computer Science for all showcase their end-of-year projects. And it's a culminating celebration of youth innovation. And so it really we couldn't be more proud to show off the work that these students have done over this past semester. And of course, it's real evidence of the design thinking and innovation of their teachers too. So we really are just excited to have been a small part of everything that y'all are doing. So thank you again. And I wish we could have everybody compete, because I don't want to be in that judge room. That is it could not be more difficult. Everyone is deserving to continue on. So I can't wait to see, and thanks everybody.
All right, we're good. We got it. We got the 4. It was tough. They were narrowing it down. So Miss Kim, if you would love to announce in no certain order who are 4 finalists that are going to go to the NYC Emoticon Design Fair.
Okay, yay. Guys, you guys all work so very hard. We're so very proud of you. I mean, this is the reason why you guys are truly the best. You guys combine all your different concepts. It was amazing, but the judges finally picked their 4, and it took forever because they couldn't decide. The 4 apps that are going is, oh my gosh, I'm gonna say this name wrong. Celestia.
Is that right, Melissa? Is that how you say it?
Yes.
Yes, Celestia. Yay.
Congrats, 7-Eleven. Go ahead.
And then the Distribute app.
The Distribute app.
The Food Fridge app. Yay.
Woo!
The Dino app.
Yes, there you
From
go,
8-Eleven.
8-Eleven. Good job.
Yay. Wendy, yay.
Yay.
And then last but not least, the Chair app from 745.
Nice.
Yay, John Paul and Rosa.
Woohoo! Awesome.
And then just as a quick, this is something that we did on the side for you guys. This was some of just a little way for us to kind of acknowledge all the work that you've done. Best visuals. Oh, I'm sure I'm missing an app somewhere here, but best animation app, Junior Pizza Place, best Sketches to app, 641 89th Street Tenants, best school lunch app, Chef Pitch, best restaurant review app, the Hangout app, most inclusive app, Care Environment app, best social impact, Peep Talk, best app to complement lessons, Slide Mic, best school app that should rival Google Classroom, which is school learning and comps, and best app for organization, Agenda app.
Good job, everybody.
Oh,
Congrats to the winners.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you all. Everybody have a good night.
Yes,
Great
thank
job.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank
for
you all.
coming.
Great
job,
job. Great job, guys.
Great job.
Good night.
Good job, guys.
I'm proud of you.